Quick little audio test. And I think we sound good. All right. Here we go. Hello. Welcome to another American Truck Simulator stream or video if you're watching this back. We are doing some tanker hauling. I am already in the middle of a load that is of crude oil, and we are going from, we started in Price and are headed to Cheyenne. So we still got a good bit of ways to go. And it is 4:28 p.m. Okay, I do have fatigue simulation off, and we still got 22 hours to go, so I can skip ahead once it hits nighttime. But we are going to get rolling. Alright, and getting out of here is going to be a little interesting. I rolled around through the way station and then into this little pull-off spot, so I kind of have to work my way around this concrete barrier. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Alright, we still got a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit for just a little ways. And then we get to go up to 30. And then this is that weird way station where we like have to actually get back onto, like we're now off of the freeway and we have to do some weird stuff to get back onto it, but that's okay. Swing that out there, and then we immediately swing back to the right. Now we can get back up to freeway speeds. Happy Tuesday if you're watching this live, or if you're watching this on a Tuesday. If you're not watching this on a Tuesday, then happy whatever day it is. Hope you guys are having a good one. I have gotten a good bit of subscribers since the last time I streamed or uploaded, so thank you to all the new subscribers. I think we're at 331 now. Last time I streamed, I think I was at like 320. So yeah, thank you all for who have subscribed. I do greatly appreciate it. I am very happy to have you guys as part of the subscribing family. It is very, very nice to have you guys here, and nice to have the support. I do appreciate it. The streams have started to get a bit more popular. I don't have anybody watching right now, I don't think, but these have definitely been getting a bit more popular, and I do appreciate it. The stream's schedule is going to change a little bit, so I normally have been trying to stream, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday if I can. However, I obviously have not been streaming on some Mondays in a row now, and that is going to kind of continue because my work schedule is changing. So I work Thursday through Sunday this week, which is why I'm able to stream today. But then I go to Tuesday through Saturday for a week, and then I will be working Monday through Friday again. So streams will either be later on, you know, later in the day on the days that I'm, you know, like on the work days. Or they will be on Saturdays or Sundays. So haven't fully decided on how it's going to work out, because obviously, like, I would love to spend time with my wife as well. So obviously that is going to be taking up time. I'm not going to be just streaming on any free time I have. So we will have to see what the new live streaming schedule is going to look like. But I will do my best to post about it on social media and let you guys know what that streaming schedule is going to be like once I have it. And also the streams just could end up being completely random, just kind of whenever I've got the free time I stream, and whenever I don't have the free time I don't. So we'll see. Peter, hello, thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. If you're interested in any trucking, let me know. I could open up an open convoy session. Just let me know. But for now, I am trucking through, I believe I'm in Colorado currently, heading to Wyoming, Cheyenne, to deliver this first load. And then I'm going to switch out my truck and trailer. I'm still going to be pulling a tanker, but I'm going to switch out for a Freightliner Cascadia and then also do a shorter tanker. I'm currently on a 53-foot tanker with 4 axles, and I just want to switch it up a little bit, so that is what we're going to do. But yeah, thanks Peter for being here. Glad to have you. The lights were on already. Couldn't tell. Man, that is a good-looking combo. I do love the 9900i, but I think I'm ready to switch back to something newer. So I am ready for the Freightliner. Yeah, American trucks are pretty sweet. They don't make a whole lot of sense. They don't make sense like the European trucks do, in my opinion. European trucks have a lot more maneuverability, but the American trucks are still pretty cool. Terminator 2. I really don't know anything about Terminator 2, so I couldn't really tell you. We're slowing down. We are rolling into a city. We're slowing down a lot. What are we slowing down to? 50? Why is everybody going so much slower than 50? I was going to pass these guys, but I think I'm actually just going to leave. I got the adaptive cruise control on still, so I'm just going to leave that on and vibe behind these guys. I am not in a major rush today. So I'm potentially thinking of doing an hour of American Truck Simulator and then maybe switching over to some Forza, but haven't really decided yet because the transition from one game to the other would take a while, and I only have until 11 roughly, so I don't know, we will see. This area of Colorado is always so cool to me. I love just driving through the mountains and all the bridge workings and stuff. It's just so cool. It's always wild to think about the fact, like, when driving through cool places like this in American Truck Simulator, it's weird to think about the fact that, like, this place is real. You know, like, I've never been here before, so to think that, like, people there's some people that probably drive this like every day, just like how I drive the areas in Oregon every day, you know. It's weird to think about. Something sticking out of the ground there. I don't know what that was, but not risking hitting it. Just in case. Got the sun. Looks like it's starting to set a little bit. So pretty soon here we'll pull over in advance time. So yeah, it's 7:20 in game currently. Go. I had my phone up on my little desk to my right, but I didn't have it up with the right screen. So now it's got the right screen on. Tonight I had the worst nightmare and I'm tired all day. Oh, that's the worst. I hate when you have recently I've been having nightmares, not more often, but definitely, you know, more often than I would like. And yeah, some of them have been bad enough that it's been hard to get back to sleep, and then of course, you know, then I'm tired the whole day. So I feel your pain, Peter. That is definitely not fun. So hopefully you can take a nap at some point today, or get to bed early tonight and get some good rest. No nightmares tonight, hopefully. But yeah, that is rough. Nightmares are definitely the worst. Alright, speed limit's back up to 65, so I'm going to put the... Oh, actually back up to 60, I guess, because now it's changed back down. So I'm going to put my foot to the floor and get back up to 60, and then set a new cruise control speed. I've got to be careful for these corners, though. I've noticed that, Jeff from Half-Assed Gaming and I did a little multiplayer session the other day, and we were hauling tankers, and we kind of talked about the fact that, like, SCS, I don't know if they did something with the physics on the fuel trailers, or the tanker trailers just in general, but they seem to have the feel of a tanker. When you're going through corners, like it almost feels like it's got that liquid slosh as you go through the corners and stuff. So I don't know if that was something that they did, or maybe both Jeff and I were just like hoping that it's there, even though it's not actually. But it seems like I have to slow down a lot more in corners than I normally do with like any other trailers. So that's really interesting. I don't know if anyone else has driven on 1.45 and can either confirm or deny that they feel the same, but yeah, we both definitely were, you know, noticing that we had to slow, like turns that I drive a lot in the game, I was noticing that I was having to slow down a lot more than normal in them. And I certainly appreciate that attention to detail, if that attention to detail is in fact there. Yeah, no problem, Peter. I definitely, like I said, I know your pain, so I wish I could help more than just wishing you the best of luck and giving you some tips, but unfortunately that's the best I can do. So yeah, hopefully tonight the sleep is better. Man, we are struggling up this hill, 30 miles an hour currently, and I've got the cruise control set to 60, so it is going at full power, and we are just crawling up this hill. Hello, 2 new people. I don't think either of you guys have ever been in the chat, so if you've got a name that you'd prefer for me to call you by, just let me know what it is. But for now, I'll just say hello to Big Dub and It's Kez. Glad to have you guys here. Glad to have you here hanging out. You picked a good time to say hello because it is very easy to read the chat currently, considering I'm going 30 miles an hour. But yeah, glad to have you guys here. And I'll be pulling over up here at the top because it looks like the sun is starting to set. And we do not want to drive at night. Stage 1 fire ban. Interesting, that is a new sign. Alright, now that we have reached the top and we've got an area to pull over here, I am going to do that and then advance time so that way it is daytime and we're not driving through the night, because I just feel like that's pretty boring for you guys to be watching a nighttime driving stream. So let's go ahead and do that. We will stop. Have I watched Duel? No, I have not. I don't actually know what that is. So, I have not watched it, but if you could explain what it is and let me know where to watch it, I may try and watch it sometime soon if I can. Alright. We have now advanced time. It is now 5 in the morning. I have got fatigue simulation turned off just for the sake of the stream. Makes it a little easier. Let's go ahead and roll down this window here so we can really get our head out, because we are at a bit of an odd angle. It is very hard to see. I might just have to pull out here and hope for the best. Got my blinker on, right? Yeah, I am definitely just gonna have to hope for the best here, I think. Alright, I'm going for it. And it looks like, yeah, we're clear for at least a little bit. And there we go. Okay, my headlights were on. Weird. It didn't seem like they were. That's now the second time I've done that this stream. But they are in fact on. Alright, and we are continuing our way to Cheyenne. It's on YouTube, and it's about how a truck chases a car. Interesting. Okay, well, if it's on YouTube, then I definitely can watch it. I have access to most streaming services too, so even if it had been on a streaming service, probably still would have been able to watch it. But either way, I prefer watching things on YouTube. I've got YouTube Premium, so I don't have to worry about ads or anything like that. And then also I like being able to easily skip ahead and whatnot. Downhill grades next 44 miles. Alright. We have got the engine brake going already. And we are just going to keep our speed down as best we can. Even if I'm going below the speed limit, I'll probably will still leave the engine brake on and just keep it nice and slow. I think once we hit 40 is when I'll probably lift off the engine brake for a little bit. So there we go. Engine brake is off for a little bit now. And we actually might even be able to apply some throttle here because it looks like we level out for a bit. But yeah, anyways, Peter, I will definitely try and check that out. And it's just called Duel. It sounds interesting. Thank you for those of you who have liked the stream. Do appreciate it. Alright, trucks, we've got a 45-mile-an-hour limit here. So this is where the downhill must get really serious. We have got the engine brake on. We are getting slowed down. Thankfully, even with all the weight that we have behind us, we seem to be doing okay at modulating our speed. So that is good. Just gonna keep turning the engine brake on and off to try and keep us at 45. Yeah, seems pretty easy to keep our speed down, so that's good. Even with how heavy the trailer is, does not seem to be a problem. Alright, now let's see, we're coming up to a junction it looks like here soon. We're back up to 65 on the speed limit. That's good. It looks like I actually want to be to the left. I do indeed. Thankfully I was able to get over. Thanks for all of those of you who are here watching and hanging out. I do appreciate it. Feel free to say something in the chat if you want. I would love to chat with you guys, but if not, just sit back and enjoy. If you've watched my streams a lot, you'll know I say that every stream. Hopefully it's not getting annoying for those of you who watch often. But I do like to always let all the new people know that there's no pressure to say anything in the chat if you don't want to, but I will gladly welcome your chats with open arms. That is my favorite part of live streaming, is being able to chat with those of you that are watching. So yes, please feel free to say something in the chat if you want. Alright, it says to slow down for 35 for this corner, so I am going to do that, because like I said, this trailer seems to tip very easily. I really have to listen to what the signs suggest. May have just cut off that cop, don't know. Didn't get a ticket for it, so I'm not worried about it. It's Kez, thank you for subscribing. I do have a little thing on my screen that shows when people subscribe. Nothing comes up on the stream for you guys, unfortunately, but I do have a thing that lets me know. It's really weird though, because it only lets me know if somebody who has a channel subscribes. So like I said, I have jumped from 320 to 332 now with you, Kez. In the last like couple days, and only 3 of those have showed up. So yeah, don't entirely know how this thing registers when people have subscribed or not, but I certainly try to shout out anyone that it tells me about. So it told me about you, Kez, so you get a shout out. So thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate it. Happy to have you here. Alright, I'm gonna assume I'm gonna need to get over soon. Yeah, this is an exit only, and I don't think I'm exiting here. So I had better get over. Yes, I was correct. I am not exiting here, so a clean lane change, and we are good to go. Oh, and we got a way station in 1.5 miles. And I've got a feeling I'm gonna have to stop, because that's usually how it goes. Especially when I've got a heavy load that takes a long time to get back up to speed. It seems like I have to stop at every single way station because they want to make sure that I have to speed back up, you know. Sure enough, gotta stop. So, time to slow it back down. We have not been able to keep a consistent speed at all so far in this stream. Lots of changing speed limits, having to stop places, all kinds of stuff. Oh, and while I'm stopped here, actually, I am going to disable the icons for realism's sake. So first, let's do that. We'll say, when was the last time I did something like this? There we go. Show game elements 0. Boom. All right. Let's get back to rolling. And let's make sure that that worked. So once I pass, it should still be gone. And it is. Perfect. Alright, and this is an interesting one, because I get out of the way station, and then I immediately have to merge into the freeway while other people are trying to exit. But as I'm saying it, it didn't really matter, because there's no cars coming. No vehicles at all. And that'll give me time to hopefully get back up to at least a relatively good speed. I'm definitely not going to get up to 75 by the time vehicles catch up to me, but I can at least get up to like 50, which is nice. Sure enough, I'm right at 50. Oh boy. Are you gonna merge? You are gonna merge. Okay. With the AI, I never know if they're gonna slam on the brakes or if they're actually gonna merge into the lane. But I certainly appreciate when they don't slam on the brakes, because then I feel like I need to slam on the brakes and then it's a whole mess. Uh-oh. I have a scab on my face and I think I just scratched at it. Hopefully it doesn't start bleeding. That would be quite annoying. I don't think... It feels like the scab is still there, so that's good. I think we're good. Man, I think I'm going to throw on the flashers, because we are going uphill. And I am currently only going about 53-ish, and that's 20 below the limit. My rule of thumb is if I'm 20 below or more, then I throw on the flashers. Alright, we are now passing into Wyoming. Gotta give a little horn honk there. I'm gonna roll up my window a little bit. There we go. With us being in Wyoming, that should mean that we're pretty close to Cheyenne, because if I remember the GPS mapping at least relatively well, I do feel like I remember it being that we didn't cross over into Wyoming until we were basically in Cheyenne, and this person is slamming on the brakes. But I have to stay... I couldn't go around him because I gotta wait to get the thing, and I gotta stop again. I literally just stopped. But I guess that does not matter. So sure enough, here we go. Like I said, never even made it back up to 65, and now or 75, and now I have to stop again. So that is super annoying. But it is what it is. I'm sure this happens to people in real life too, so I just gotta deal with it. Let's see how far we've got while we're pulled over here. Yeah, only 17 miles to go, so we are very close. Yeah, this is the Cheyenne port of entry, so we are almost there. And we have gotten the green light. We're at almost 100,000 pounds gross. We are heavy. But we did pass, so that's good. Don't see any vehicles coming. And we are back up to an 80-mile-an-hour speed limit, but we are pretty much going to immediately pull off. I don't even think I have to merge. I do not, so that is nice. I at least do not have to merge with anything. I can just hang out in my own lane and then pull right off the freeway, and then we are almost to the delivery point. Currently got no mods active. Always like to mention that. Alright, we do not have to stop. We've got our own lane. Very nice. That made getting off the freeway nice and smooth. And it looks like... Oh, our lane ends. So, I was going to say we're making a left, so I got to get into the left lane, but I got into the left lane anyway, because the right lane ends. Have you ever had an accident in this game? I have had many accidents in this game. I have had more than I would like to admit. But, yes, Peter, I have had plenty of crashes in this game. Crashes, just, like, mistakes that I've made, like getting stuck in places, all kinds of stuff. You name it, and I've probably done it. Alright, I have never delivered here before, so this is kind of cool. Cool for me to see something new. Alright, and as we pull up, the gate should open. There they go. And then I am going to pull off here and get out of my truck and see where they want me to deliver to. So I am going to have to turn the game elements back on so I can actually see. Oops, and I didn't actually do it. There we go. Alright. Let's get out of the truck here. And it wants us probably in between one of these. Oh, no? Oh, over here. Interesting. Oh, I still have it set to safe from when I was hauling doubles. Alright, hang on. Yeah, safe parking. Let's do skilled parking. There we go. Alright. And now it wants us right there. Well, that doesn't actually seem all that difficult. So, let's go ahead and get back in the truck here. Zwomp. Just like that. And now, let's go ahead and pull over to where we gotta load up, or unload, I mean. So I think what the game probably wants us to do is not do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to air up, drive over this little bump here, and then we will have a nice, easy time backing into this spot, it seems like. So let's roll the window down so we can stick our head out. And then let's get backed up into our spot here. And this is not going to be perfect, but it should still give us the green, which I cannot see. Oh yeah, we got the green. Alright. There we go. Like I said, nice and easy. Truck off. And we are done. Look at that. No issues at all. And another level up. Sweet. Alright, and I'm not going to look at the current company job offers, because we are going to drive over to the garage and then switch our truck and our trailer. Oh, and we're right next to the garage currently, so that works out nicely. And I actually am going to buy... I know I could just modify my current fuel tanker, but I'm not going to. I'm going to buy a new one. We're going to do a single 4 comp. We are going to do 43 feet. We're going to leave it at the chrome. I'm going to do no ladder in the front on this one. Exclusive lights, of course. Have to. We're going to do a chromed box on both sides. For hoses, we will do 2 on each side there. I think we're going to leave the back looking how it is. And we are good to go. Alright. Confirmed. Purchase. Cheyenne. Very nice. Thank you. Yeah, that backup was fairly easy. Much easier than normal. Oh, I forgot to do the wheels. I'm a dummy. Well, that's okay. I can just go down here and do it this way. Because we do want some chrome wheels. Let's do standard. Is there a standard wide? There's not. We can do Seagull wide. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do Seagull wide in chrome. And then let's throw some Goodyear tires on there. Why do I keep struggling to find? I'm literally just going right past it. Am I? Seagull? Yeah, okay, I was just going right past it. I don't know. Sometimes that happens where I literally just keep scrolling past the thing that I'm trying to find. And I don't know how I, like, miss it over and over again, but I do, and it's so frustrating. Do it all the time in this game. There we go. Alright, I'll make it private. And now let's drive on over to that spot. Let's air up the tires on the trailer. And then let's show game elements. Let's put that back to 0 again. Let's see. Oh, and we can reset our suspension. Actually, let's not reset our suspension yet. Let's pull on out of here. I'm just gonna pull out this way. I know I'm gonna have to like basically make a U-turn, but don't think it'll stress the airlines too much. No, it did not. And then we can reset our air suspension. There we go. Roll the window up here. And now we gotta wait at the gates, and then again, thankfully the garage is just around the corner, and what we're gonna do is switch into a Freightliner Cascadia and then also pick up that trailer that we just bought. So that is the plan. I tried to make a configuration that is fairly realistic to what I see around here. Sorry, blue car, I am cutting you off kind of, but you came from a road that I didn't see, so not really my fault. Oh, that's my left. Whoops, almost missed it. I was not paying a ton of attention and literally almost just drove right past the left that I needed. I would have crashed into the invisible barrier. I don't know why I said that so weird. And that would not have been fun. Alright, let's get our map changed here so we can actually see what we're doing. And right there we should be able to enter the garage manager, and we can. So let's move myself to here, and then let's pick up the trailer. Feel like a passenger? Is that good? Is that good or bad? I hope that's good. I'm glad that you feel like you're here with me. I assume it's good. Alright. So yeah, around here where I live, we have got a lot of fuel trucks that are... It's a day cab Freightliner Cascadia with some super singles on it, and then it's hauling a 43-foot fuel tanker trailer, also with super singles. So that is the setup that I did. And yeah, once I do start playing with mods, I'm gonna download some sort of you know, like maybe like a Love's Cascadia skin, and then like a Love's tanker skin or something. So yeah, that should be cool once we have some skins and stuff. I could totally make it myself, but I know somebody else is gonna make one that's better than what I'm capable of, so I'd rather just wait for them. Let's go by price per distance. That is a very long way, and I do not want to do that. We have got a good bit of options here. This is a good one. It's only... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's only 9 a.m., so we've got plenty of time. Yeah, I think I'll do this one to Jackson. It expires in 7 hours, so we got plenty of time to get over there, and it's literally just around the corner. I think it's where we just delivered to. So that... It is in fact where we just delivered to. So let's get this set up how I want. And let's go ahead and get over there. Roll down the windows a little. And this truck is brand new, so I don't need gas. I actually am going to roll that window back up a little bit. Yeah, Peter, this game is a ton of fun. Definitely one of my favorites. I think I've got like more than 1,200 hours in the game or something like that. So I have played this game plenty over the last, gosh, 8 years or whatever, I think. 7 years. Basically since the game came out. You know what, just for fun, I'm going to take this little side road. Just for the sake of discovery. We're going to air up since it is a dirt road. But yeah, once you download it and you've got some progress made, if you ever want to do any multiplayer, just let me know. I am happy to open a multiplayer convoy session for anybody that wants to play. And this is blocked. It's not showing up on the map, but I have a feeling this might be a hidden road. So I'm going to drive on this. See if it discovers it. It does not. Interesting. Well, either way, taking this road instead. Man, this thing is so much more zippy than the than the 9900i with a 53-foot tanker load that's full. Oh, I guess I'm not on the spot yet. There we go. I was not on it yet. Alright, now let's go ahead and take it. And now, I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to see if I can figure out where it wants me to load up, and load up without any UI. Alright, I think... Man, that is hard to tell. I think it wants me in that spot there. But it might be this one. Alright, which one do I try for? I'm going to try for the one that's closer to me first. Alright, let's see. Wow, this one's an interesting one. I think I'm just going to do this one from the outside view. Especially since I don't actually know if this is the spot that I'm supposed to be backing into. I'd rather just make it quick. Alright, and yeah, this seems like it. So, let's see if I can actually figure out where the spot is and turn the truck off and everything in the right spot with no help from the game. Literally just gonna hope that I got it right. Let's see. Oh no, it's still saying to skip loading and start the delivery. So, I gotta make sure that it says, you know, turn off your truck to begin loading or whatever. Alright, now let's see. Yeah, use the following. So there we go, I did it. I did it without using any in-game aids aside from double checking to be sure that I was actually doing it and not doing the skip. So there we go. I don't need to turn the game elements back on. Thank you for those of you that are here hanging out and have been hanging out. I appreciate you being here. If you are enjoying the stream and have not already done so, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. Also, please feel free to say something in the chat. I would love to conversate with you guys. That is one of my favorite things about streaming, is when I can talk with people. So, Peter, thank you for holding conversation in the chat. I do appreciate it. And yeah, if there's anybody else that is wanting to chat, please do so. I would love to be able to talk to you guys. Alright, and our journey begins with our realistic combo here. We are clear to the left. And to the right, we're just going to drive over the curb a little bit. It's fine. And we are making another right. And this one we've got plenty of room for. I gotta remember now that I don't have a 53-foot trailer behind me, so I don't need to swing quite as wide anymore. That was gonna take some getting used to. Alright, no trains coming. We are good to get onto the freeway. Wow, this car... Okay, he's just gonna go. I was like, that car pulled out way too far. It's because he was just going for it. Alright, we don't have to stop to get onto the freeway. That's always nice. Always nice when there's not a stop sign or a red light that I have to stop at. That little waving emoji is cute. I don't know what it looks like on your end, but on my end it's a little character that's waving and it looks really cute. Alright, I have to get over, dude. So please hurry up. Thank you. Man, that was close. Made it right to the solid line, I mean. Wow, this load must be significantly lighter because, my goodness, I am able to pick up speed a whole heck of a lot faster than I was in the 9900i. Oh boy, I should have slowed down a bit more for that. But we're good, we made it. I did not flip the truck over, and that's what matters. Alright, I guess it picks up speed faster at the lower ends, but then once you get to the higher ends, it's about the same. It still does not accelerate super fast by any means. Variable speed limit ahead. Oh, that means it's one of these signs that the speed limit changes. That is always so interesting to me. I wonder, is there just a person that works at the state's DOT that literally just eyes has a camera that they watch for the roads, and then they just adjust the speed limits based on what they see? I want to know how that works. Alright, I may be going significantly less than the speed limit, but this guy is going even slower than that, so I'm just going to pass him. What does this say? Reduced speed zone ahead. Alright. And we have got a downgrade ahead. And we've been told to use low gear, but I am not in a truck that I can do that with, so... Engine brake it is. And wow, that engine brake is effective. That thing went from 65 down to 58 very fast. Alright, I'm just going to let it coast. Coasting currently seems to be the way to go. I actually might be able to apply a little bit of throttle. Just a very minimal amount. Alright, we are now to the bottom, so now I'm going to put my foot to the floor and get up to 75. When I go down the hills and stuff, I like to keep it at least semi-realistic. In real life, most truckers do not actually go the speed limit downhill because they're afraid that their truck's going to run away. So I try and keep it, I usually, when going downhill, I try and keep it like 15 below the limit. Assuming it's like a really steep downhill, of course. If it's like just like a little hill, I'm not going to slow down a bunch, but if it's one like the one that we just went down where it gives you all kinds of warnings and trucks to use low gear and stuff, then I try and keep it at a low speed. Wow, lots of train tracks there. I guess that makes sense. We're in Laramie, so that's the big Union Pacific yard in Laramie, which is cool to pass by it in the game because I also have I have Train Sim World 2, and in Train Sim World 2 I have the route that goes from I think it's Sheridan to Laramie or Cheyenne to through Laramie and then to Sheridan, I think. I don't know. I just play it. I don't pay attention to where it goes and where it is. I did when I bought it, but ever since then I haven't really paid attention. But either way, it's cool to see something in multiple of my simulator games. Alright, I'm gonna go around this guy. Oh, these guys. There's multiple people. Why is my adaptive cruise control slowing down? I guess it's probably what is happening is my adaptive cruise control is registering the people in the other lane as being in front of me, so it's slowing down. That makes sense. It is still a very alpha feature, or beta feature, excuse me. I am going to grab some water real quick. Don't want you guys to have to watch me drink water. Whoop. I was looking down. Was not looking at the screen. There we go. TNA social stream equals better day. Oh, I am absolutely honored, Peter. Thank you so much. I'm glad that my stream can make your day better. That is always my goal with the channel is just to, like, I'm gonna play these games anyway, so it's like might as well record them and post them and stream them and whatever. Because, you know, I'm hoping that people enjoy watching and as you just mentioned, you know, it makes your day better, and that's always what I hope for. I just want to share positivity and make anybody's day better that I can. And I'm glad that at least for you, Peter, I am succeeding in that. And that, as long as I can make one person's day better, I'd say I'm doing good. So, yeah, thank you so much. I'm really honored that my streams make your day better, and thank you for letting me know that it makes your day better. That means a lot to me. So, thank you so much. Oh, we're up to 80 now. Nice. Oh, never mind. Right back to 75. All right. They just wanted to give us a little tease. Pretend like it's going up to 80 miles an hour, but then be like, nah, never mind. That's fine with me. 75 is still pretty fast. I was driving in California in the game the other day, and that's, you know, 55. So, to be able to go 75 feels pretty sweet. I love all the billboards. They're so funny and random. Strong winds pose a blowover risk. Man, if SCS implemented wind into the game, that would be crazy. Like, you actually have to pay attention to wind patterns and stuff and make sure that you're not about to get blown over in the wind. Like if you're hauling a dry van trailer or something and it's super windy and you're empty, it could like blow you over. That would be crazy. Maybe someday. Maybe someday they'll implement that. That would be cool. I would love to see that in the game. I'm sure someday, I mean, like, American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator are literally is what they do. So, like, I mean, I don't see any reason for them to ever, like, scratch the whole game and start over. So, this is one of those games where they're just going to keep updating it forever. And with that being the case, I'm sure that someday wind and stuff like that will be in the game. Just like they've talked about seasons. They want to add seasons to the game someday. But it's just trying to get it all figured out how it's going to work. That is the hard part. And all I know is that I'm along for the ride. Every new update that comes out always impresses me and sometimes surprises me. Like for example, with 1.45, they added the rain sensing wipers. That's not something I would have ever expected SCS to do, but they did. And same with the adaptive cruise control. Didn't expect that. So they are always shocking and surprising me. And I love to see what they come up with. It is another nice day here in Oregon. It's a little overcast, a little muggy, but it's like 75, so it's a nice temperature outside. And we always love that, especially after it having been gross for so long. Hey Eric, thanks for being here. Glad to have you in the chat again. Glad to have you back. And we are slowing down. Do I switch lanes? I think I'm going to switch lanes. Oh, but of course, as soon as I switch lanes, they speed up. No, they're slowing back down again. Alright, it was a good call. Good call. Eric, how are you doing? How have you been? Oh, shoot. I'm supposed to get off here. Alright, well, let's see how this works. Oh, perfect. Cars kind of spread out, and we are good to go. I did not expect to have to exit that soon. That was my bad. I've changed my name, so I'm making Roblox and car games. Nice! I noticed the name change, so that's why I'm glad that you made sure to tell me that it was you. I would have had no idea, so thank you, Eric, for letting me know that it is in fact you, and you've just changed name. But yeah, Team Walltap is a good name. I like that. Yeah, I'm excited to see the car game content. So yeah, I definitely will subscribe. I will try and find your channel after my stream is over and subscribe, and yeah, I'll make sure to check out some of your videos. I appreciate all the support that you've given me on my stream, so of course I would love to support you in return. So yeah, I will gladly subscribe and make sure to watch some videos of yours once you've got them, or if you already have some up, I'll make sure to check them out. So yeah, thank you, Eric, for letting me know that you're going to be doing some recording and stuff or live streaming, and I'm excited to check those out. We are going very slow here. Definitely not going 70, that's for sure. We're currently going 32, so that's fun. Don't know why we're only going 32. I guess cars just backed up at that merge. Kind of makes sense. Thank you for whoever just liked the stream. Eric, I don't know if that was you, but I kind of have an assumption it was you, so if it was, thank you. If not, then thank you to whoever it was. I do greatly appreciate it. Liking the stream boosts it so that more people can see it, and then we got more people hanging out potentially chatting. So, do appreciate it. Up to 4 likes now. So thank you for whoever the 2 likes were. I appreciate it. The more people that watch and the more people that chat, the better the stream will be. That is always what I say. Ah, it was you, Daniel. Thanks for joining. Glad to have you here. I think I've started to do my streams a little earlier than you're prepared for, Daniel. Sorry to do that to you. But glad to have you here now. Have some up. Just search Team Wall Tap and you have it. I'm gonna be right back. See you in 15 minutes. Okay, Eric. Sounds good. Then yeah, after the stream, I will definitely look up your channel and subscribe, and then I'll make sure to check out some of those videos. So, thank you, and I will see you when you're back. No, they're all getting into that lane, and they've been driving very slow, so I'm going to stay in this lane. And that was a good call, because look at that. They're turning and slowing down even more. And that lane ends, so I'm just going to stay here. Man, I love this. I love American Truck Simulator areas like Wyoming and the newer areas. I mean, they did such a good job of capturing that Wyoming feel. I have been to Wyoming in real life, and I gotta say, a lot of Wyoming looks exactly like this. It's just farmland, some hills, lots of flat land, dirt roads that you don't know what they go to, and it is. I love that. I love driving through areas like this. I know most people are like, it's boring, there's nothing to see, but I kind of like that. I like that there's nothing to see. I like just seeing like what nature has done and what farmers have done, and I love driving through areas like this a lot. I presume you're enjoying this open beta. Daniel, you would be very correct. I am absolutely loving it. Definitely always my favorite. Once I figured out that open betas were a thing in American Truck Simulator, as soon as they open, I'm on it. Because I love them. And it's funny because like everybody always complains, like they're like, no, I'm not going to do the open beta because it's going to crash too much. Like, I very rarely have ever been on a beta that crashed like more than like a few times, or had a consistent crash. I think like 1.4 had an issue where I was like crashing every single time I would reach a certain spot or a certain thing in game would happen. Yeah, I mean, literally that one time is when I had an issue, and ever since then, like, I seriously, the main problem is that people try and use mods that are not updated, or they try and use too many mods, and so of course, like if you're trying to do an open beta and you're using a bajillion mods that are not updated, then of course it's gonna crash, you know. So once I started this profile that is meant for testing betas and just not using any mods, or using very minimal amounts of mods, dude, open betas have been great. Like, yeah, it's wonderful. I basically get to enjoy the game version like 2 months before everybody else does. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but sometimes, genuinely, the open betas last for a month or two. So, yeah, it's really, really nice to be on the betas. Absolutely very correct on that. Thank you. Glad you agree. I'm gonna get another drink here. My throat's kind of starting to close up a little bit. Gotten my water. I'm back a bit early. Eric, you were back a lot early. You were only gone like 2 minutes. But either way, I'm glad you're back already. Dad was gonna have my PC for 15 minutes and thought it was, but now it's been 3 minutes. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good that he didn't have your PC for as long as he thought he would. It's always a pleasant surprise when somebody's like, "Oh yeah, you know, I just need to borrow this for a little bit," and then like they tell you how long they think they're gonna need to borrow it for, and you gladly give them it, like give it up and are willing to give it up for that amount of time, but then they bring it back in like a quarter of the time. Always nice when that happens. It's a pleasant surprise. Alright, it wants us to go 40 through these turns, and quite honestly, I think I'm going to have to, because I am getting a lot of body roll without it. Miguel, I don't know, is that like a TV show, a song, are you suggesting that I listen to that song? I don't know. You haven't been in the chat yet, and then just say that, so I don't know what you're talking about, but I would, if it is a song that you're suggesting to me, I would love to listen to it at some point. I'm not going to listen to it on stream. I don't do music on my streams, just for sake of, I feel like, one, they're a little bit overbearing. They kind of overwhelm me a little bit to have game volume, myself talking, and music. But then also I don't ever want to risk copyright stuff either. But if that is a song suggestion, you want me to listen to it, I definitely can listen to it after the stream at some point. Just let me know. Now I don't have to worry about slowing down for corners, because all these people are going to do it for me. I'll just keep behind these people. Don't have to worry. I guess what I'm meaning is I still have to slow down for corners, obviously, unless I want to crash into the back of these people. More so what I was meaning is that I don't have to pay attention to the little signs on the side that tell you how slow you have to go, because I'll just stay behind these people and go the speed they go. Really random question, but what are your feelings on digital cockpits and instrument clusters? I love them, honestly. Like, I do still occasionally go back to the well, I'll just relate it to American Truck Simulator. I do occasionally go back to the 9900i, and I do love having all analog gauges and stuff. But I certainly prefer the digital gauge, because then I can like very specifically see the speed I'm going. It's not like a guessing game. And it's the same thing in real life, between like driving my rental that I have through my company. Why are we stopping? Like driving my rental through my company, it's a 2021 4Runner, so that has a digital dash, digital gauge, and all that stuff. And driving that thing is fantastic. But when I go back to my Altima, which has only, you know, analog gauges, it's kind of a nice change of pace. But at the same time, I very much am more worried about, like, oh, what speed am I actually going? Because, like, for example, my speedometer is about 5 miles an hour off in the Altima, so it's kind of a guessing game sometimes, especially when I drive through areas like Sherwood, which is the next city over from where I live. They have speed cameras, and so it gets a little sketchy driving through there in my car, because I'm like, okay, am I actually going a speed where I'm not going to get blipped by the speed camera, or, you know, am I not? But all that being said, I love digital clusters. I think they are fantastic, and I do like having them. But again, that doesn't mean I hate analog clusters either. So that is my feelings. Miguel, that's just a lot of names. I genuinely don't know what you're trying to tell me. I'm really sorry. Especially as a technical guy, it's pretty cool. Yeah. It is certainly interesting to like see how it all works and stuff, and yeah, I do greatly enjoy it. Doesn't help that I'm already wearing prescription glasses, but oh well. Yeah, my eyesight is continually getting worse and worse. In fact, right now I need to go to the eye doctor really bad because even with my glasses on, some things are getting blurry from a distance. So, what about your Twitter, Eric? Oh, be right back. Okay, well, when you're back, explain what you meant about your Twitter. Man, corners like this are when I'm glad that I am not pulling a 53-foot trailer. Because with this one, I was able to just stay in my lanes and just swing a little wide, and I was able to make it. Whereas with the 53-foot, you gotta do some interesting stuff to make it through the corner. See you in 15 minutes from now. Alright, Eric. I will see you when you get back. Alright. Not sure. I'm assuming it's gonna have us deliver somewhere in the back. So let's get pulled off of the road here. And then we'll throw on the flashers, and then I'm not gonna try the whole doing it without game elements thing again, so let's just go ahead and turn those on. And it looks like our delivery spot is right in front of us. And it is. So, yeah, that's not too difficult of a spot. It's still going to be a blind back because the direction that I'll be coming from. But that is okay. I think we can make it work. Actually, no, it's not going to be a blind back. So we're good. So let's go ahead and just pull right up to it here. And this is the skilled parking. Really? Interesting. This does not seem like this is going to be super hard. But I could be wrong. I guess there is a car there that I have to keep an eye out for. There is the car. Oops. I was too focused on the car. In my opinion, I think American Truck Simulator is at a stage where I'd be content with just even a vanilla gameplay experience, but I only hop into it rarely. I mean, yeah, on the open betas, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I am playing entirely on the vanilla game right now. I literally don't have a single mod active, and I am loving it. Literally having no issues whatsoever. If all of a sudden, for some reason, not that they're ever going to do this, but if for some reason all of a sudden no longer allowed mod support, I would be okay with it, to be honest. Like, it would make me sad for the people that, like Jeff, who have spent so much time and effort into mods, you know, like, I would be sad for that reason. But as far as, like, my gameplay experience, I really wouldn't care, honestly. I can certainly see how someone who hops onto the game more than I do might find it too plain. Yeah, that's fair. I also do not play a ton. I play a decent bit, especially now that I've started streaming it. I'm playing it more than I used to, but I still don't play it like a ton. With the amount of map miles to be driven, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, and they're about to add a whole heck of a lot more with Montana coming soon. I mean, that's essentially like 2 states in one as far as size go. I mean, look at Idaho and Wyoming. That's essentially 2 states. And then Texas, when they add that, that is going to be crazy. And now that I'm looking at it, there's a little secret road there. Do we look at that? I know there's only 4 people viewing right now. And it is all the way down in Texas. But I feel like that might be kind of fun to check out. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Looking at it on this map. Oh, we've got like rest stops and stuff. Oh, we gotta take a look, right? We got to. Alright, let's do it. So let's, we'll fast travel. Not fast travel. We'll just go into the free cam and go to Hobbs. I'm actually going to save my game before I do this, just in case the game crashes or something. Yeah, so those of you who are watching, you get a special treat. We're going to look at some hidden map stuff. Go to Hobbs. Alright, and then let's see, which direction do I want to look at? Can I set a marker on... I can! That's funny. But it's not going to be able to calculate the route. No way. Either way, I do want to set a marker there so that I know where I'm supposed to be going. I'm assuming it's this direction. Yeah. Alright. So we are now in new territory that is going to be coming when Texas gets here. This already looks very Texan. Can we go this way? Is this going to be like a prefab or something? This looks like it'll be something. Something big. Some sort of farm. And then... yeah, there's a road here. Does it go this way? It does. And then it just ends there. I'm just exploring. So if you guys see anything interesting that you want me to check out, just let me know. But yeah, we're doing some hidden road exploration. This is one of my favorite things about getting on the open betas, is looking at all the secret stuff. All the hidden roads. Seminole. Got some old houses and stuff. Man, this is quite a lot that we get to look at here. Got a church, it looks like, of some sort. Oh boy. Wow, this is a lot more than I expected to be for us to be able to look at. Got some sideways lights. It looks like down this way it just kind of dips off. Yeah, it does. We get a little bit more stuff, though. Some sort of rest area over here that we get to look at. And then, yeah, big tower, a little dirt road. And then into the vast nothingness. Yeah, this little rest area looks really cool. Got people walking around, people talking, having a conversation. I love looking at them having a conversation because the mouths don't move. So it's literally just him walking around. That is funny. This one looks like Namiro. I don't know if anybody watches the SCS software streams, but this one looks just like Namiro. And it probably is, to be honest, because they've said that that's how they model the in-game characters, is off of... they just take people from their company and just throw them in there. They're like, here, move and do things. And then they do. Must be one intense conversation. Yeah, it sure seems like it. He's probably talking about the future of American Truck Simulator. He's like, why don't we do this? And then we'll do this, and it'll be great. More roads that probably won't be accessible once the DLC comes out, but it's worth at least looking at just for funsies. Well, that's another short road that definitely is not going to be one that we can drive on. Road down this way. I think this is actually one of the roads that could have come down. Well, what is going on with the curbs here? That is funny. That's the one thing about checking out the hidden roads, that you get stuff that is definitely not in its final form. Got some markets. Your country is located in Texas twice. I don't know what you mean by that. But I would love an explanation, because that sounds like something worth being excited about. This is a cool little building, a courthouse. Gaines County Courthouse. A gas station. This doesn't look like a gas station we'll be able to access with trucks, but still cool. Parking for the courthouse. oil and moto. Some garages and stuff. Really trying to check out everything, but man, this goes so far. Oh, the size of Texas is twice the size of your country. Got it. That is pretty crazy. Yeah, Texas is huge. Texas is very, very, very large. Wow, man, this hidden road that we're getting to check out is much more developed than I expected. We are getting to go a whole heck of a lot further than I thought we would. And I am loving it. I definitely still think Montana is going to come first. But then, oh, we got a little animal of some sort. Oh, it's his dog. How cute. Anyways, I definitely still think that Montana is going to be next, but looks like the progress on Texas is pretty good. Oh, and then here's where it ends. So, looks like there's going to be another city or town or something here, but we only get a short glimpse of it. Water tower. Very cool. Yeah, dude, look at how far out it goes this way. I guess there's nothing over there, but... Oh, there's this dirt road. I do believe, if my basic understanding of American history is correct, parts of Texas were owned by Mexico, hence why there are places with Hispanic names within Texas. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of overlap as far as like Texas versus American stuff goes. Dude, this is huge. When I said like, oh yeah, let's do some hidden road exploration, I did not expect this. I did not expect to be able to go this far into the map and be looking at stuff. But I am loving this. Dude, this is crazy. I hope you guys are enjoying too. Welcome to Simon's Pecans. Raw pecans, salty pecans, roasted pecans, all kinds of stuff. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, so they're open currently. If anybody wants to get some pecans. Ooh, what is this? A little park? Basketball hoops and stuff. Man, this is cool. Texas flag at half-mast. Dude, this is awesome. It is quite fascinating indeed. Dude, I saw the little blip on the map and I almost was like, nah, it's not really worth exploring probably, because clearly Montana's going to be next, so I don't think it would be that much. But man, there is a lot to look at. This is just wild. More farmland. Another like, oh, this is the rest area that's on the map. So we got the little rest areas here. Dude, this is crazy. I mean, look at how much of this they, like, I don't know if this was on accident or purpose, but look at how much of this that they put in the game. We've even got road events showing up. Random road events. So I think Montana's certainly going to be next, but I don't think Texas will be far behind it if they've got this much that they're already like putting in the game as a hidden road. I mean, yeah, seems pretty hefty. Oops, no, I didn't want to do that one. Did I hit the other little blip? This one? I think I did. Alright, let's see. So let's go back. I don't remember if I crossed over that other little blip or not, but I would assume I probably did. I'm assuming it was somewhere over here. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. So let's go back. Dude, this is crazy that literally none of this is on the map yet except for here. All right, let's go back and let's go to Clovis and see if there's any hidden roads that stem out from there. Clovis, and then we'll try Tucumcari as well. Oops. I hope you guys are enjoying this hidden road exploration. I certainly am. I was not prepared for this at all. Alright, so here we go. Here's where it ends. Assuming, yeah, this just loops back into Clovis. So this is probably like an in-game hidden road or something. Oops, this one. Probably, you know, one of those ones where if you drive on it, it'll show up on the map or something. Wow, lots of crossing gates here. And then this is all new. Oh, and this one definitely does not go as far, but it does go somewhere. There's a little building here they modeled. And then the first little city that you get into coming from this direction. Little town, it looks like. Got a gallon of oil. Oh, and this one actually already has the spot, the points for it or whatever. The activation spots. That's what I'm looking for. Activation points for it. That's cool. This doesn't look like... Well, maybe we'd be able to drive on this when the map is available. But, yeah, it's a cool little rest stop, it looks like. More farmland. Very interesting railroad crossing that just goes right through this main road here. I'm assuming probably is supposed to have crossing gates and just doesn't yet. Got a big tower, big silos and stuff. And, oh, it is loading more in. So actually, this does go further than I expected. Man, lots of railroad crossings in whatever city this is. Oh, and it goes further over this way, too. Oh, just for a little bit, though. Goes off this way and then ends there. And then, oh, got a cemetery. They've got a pretty cool industrial area there. Yeah, it sure seems like it. Lots of interesting, interestingly laid out companies and stuff that are meant for both rail and truck service. Super cool. Alright, let's go further this way. Yeah, more stuff still loading in. Is this going to be a prefab of some sort, potentially? Oh, maybe. Don't have anything there yet, but that would be a pretty cool one. Another dirt road that goes down and around and through stuff. Don't know why I threw on an accent there at the end, but whatever. Continuing on. Oh, so this one's definitely going to be a prefab. Bushnell prefab over here. Here it is. Man, this is a pretty big prefab, it looks like. Because it's this whole thing. So that is cool. I have storm. There's a storm going on at your house? Where you live? I'm assuming that's what you mean. And again, this one goes on so far. Look, it's still loading in stuff in the distance. This is crazy. And another Bushnell prefab. This one's a little smaller. This one, so this setup would be kind of cool to just haul stuff back and forth. You know, pick something up from the big prefab here and then haul it to this little prefab over. Oh, I don't know which direction I'm going. Haul it over to this little prefab over here. That'd be kind of fun. Get some local driving in. Good for a day cab. Yes. Well, I hope the storm is not too bad and that you're able to stay safe. Hopefully you don't lose power or anything like that. That's always frustrating. So yeah, Peter, keep us updated. Hopefully stay safe over there. And that is where this hidden road ends. Man, that was a whole lot more than I expected to be able to see. I mean, that's probably, if you were to drive that, that's probably like 5 to 10 minutes of real-time driving to get through all this. I mean, that's crazy. And then I kind of doubt it, but let's go up to Tucumcari. And let's see if there's any roads stretching out from there. Oops, gotta reset. I may be pleasantly surprised. I think Tucumcari is just due north, right? Yep. Sure enough. Alright, so here is where Tucumcari ends. And it does go this way. Okay, so we do get some hidden roads from this way as well. Man, lots and lots of hidden roads to explore on 1.45. That is for sure. And that just goes off into a dirt road, which I'm assuming isn't going to actually go to anything. Oh, it does. It's got a little bridge and stuff. I wonder if this is something that they're actually going to utilize. That would be pretty cool for them to do. You are now leaving New Mexico. And there is Texas state line. Got a rest area over here. So this one's not, we don't go as far out on this one, but still cool to see this rest stop. This rest stop looks great. Truck and car parking are separate. Oh, got a little dog park. That's cute. And then off this way, it's all just land. It looks like empty land. They've got a lot already placed in the game, and it's crazy because I'm pretty sure they're nowhere near done with it. Yeah, I would assume that Texas is still a ways away. Montana, again, I think Montana will come with 145, but Texas is still a long way from being done, I'm sure. I'm assuming that's probably it as far as the, yeah. Don't think we've got any more special roads or anything to check out. But that was fun. I was not expecting for them to have that many, hidden Texas roads already in the game. I was not prepared for that. I gotta plug in my mouse here. JB, what's up? Glad to have you here, man. Hope you are doing well. We were just doing some hidden roads exploration. Is that not the right thing? Should be. Come on now. There we go. Okay, just need to be plugged in a little further. Alright, let me just make sure that now that we're in a little bit of a stopping point. Sorry, just replying to my wife real quick. Alright. And I have got about 25 more minutes left. Wheel should be in today. Nice, JB. That is exciting. It is a whole new world once you've got the wheel. Trust me. Alright, let's see what we got as far as jobs go, because I think we'll just stick with what we currently have. There is nothing available in Jackson, and nothing in Idaho Falls or Riverton. So Rock Springs is the closest place that has loads for this tanker that I have already discovered. So do I... Well, actually, maybe Logan... Oh, no, Logan doesn't have anything either. So you know what? Yeah, let's go to Rock Springs. Let's just set a... Let's just set a point for somewhere in Rock Springs. We'll set it for this gallon here. Only about 2 hours away, not too bad. And let's go back to the truck. It's going to take a minute to load in probably. Oh no, it loaded pretty quick. Alright, and we are ready to roll. It's weird to finally be back in the truck after exploring Texas for so long. Felt like I had a bug crawling on me or something. That was weird. Oh, and I can turn off game elements again. I'm not going to need any for a while. And let's get rolling to Rock Springs. It's weird to be driving empty. I haven't driven empty in this game in so long. Like driven from one city to another on empty, I should say. Oh, there's a truck there. Let's just not talk about that. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. I plugged my mouse in. Okay, it's gonna sound like I'm making an excuse. I should not have crashed into that guy. But I will say that my mouse is plugged in, so it makes it a little harder to move it around. It doesn't move as freely. And so, yeah, I was expecting to move to the right quicker. And it didn't move as quick as I was hoping for. And so I didn't see the truck in time to be able to avoid it. But again, I should have just checked to the right before trying to pull out. So despite my excuses, they are not actually excuses because I should have just done the right thing from the start. But that's okay. Why hello there, AI driver. Yeah, that was fun. Whoops. Well, Peter, you were asking earlier if I've ever gotten into an accident in this game. There you go. I just got home from being in a real truck. Oh, that's cool. I've always wanted to take a ride in a real truck, but I've never gotten to. I've never even gotten to sit in a real truck before, so I hope to one day. I know that Connor is one of my good friends. Is planning to be a trucker someday. So hopefully once he does, I can get a ride in his truck someday. But who knows how far away that is, and also he lives in Canada, so he lives quite a ways away from me. Okay, are you letting me over or not? Okay, you're letting me over. My dad drives trucks. Oh, that's cool. That's funny because that's what Connor's dad, or yeah, I think his dad used to drive trucks, so he would ride around them a lot when he was a kid, and that's why he wants to be a truck driver. So yeah, that's cool. Are you interested in being a truck driver someday, JB? I always had an interest in it, but it was never realistic for me, I don't think, so it is what it is. Wow, this roundabout sucks. This roundabout is not meant for trucks. Or maybe it is, and that's why they give us such a huge shoulder, but like, dude, if I had anything more than a 43-foot trailer or anything longer than this, how long this truck is, I don't think I would have been able to make it through that roundabout without like running stuff over or crashing into stuff. Your uncle is a train driver. Interesting. That's cool. Y'all have lots of family members with cool jobs. Now, train driving is something that I definitely am not interested in ever doing. Truck driving, I still may be interested in doing it someday and just doing like local driving, you know. But yeah, train driving, not ever something I want to do. Just seems too scary. Yeah, to be honest. I don't know. I could not handle someone using the train to call it quits, to keep it as clean as I can, as lighthearted as I can, or even just like animals running in front of the train. I could not handle that mentally. Just couldn't do it. So I don't think I could never be a train driver. Definitely not. I plan on it. Me and my brother might team drive together. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. I definitely think team driving it would be a lot of fun. Well, if you ever, when you do become a truck driver, I know currently you said you're planning on it. That doesn't necessarily mean it's guaranteed, but let's say you do end up being a truck driver. If you ever drive through Oregon, let me know. I would love to have you stop by somewhere, meet you somewhere, and be able to talk and hang out in person. That would be fun. Get to check out your truck and stuff. Keep that in mind. Keep me in mind when you start truck driving. This river is called Hoback River. Gonna be an owner-operator too? Nice. I know my wife was telling me about somebody she went to high school with that he started his own truck driving company literally as soon as he was able to drive. He literally saved up a bunch of money. He started working when he was like 14 or something, found some job that he could work when he was 14, and literally just started throwing all of his money into savings, and was working 40 hours a week along with going to school, which is just crazy. And yeah, and he saved up to buy a truck and bought a truck, and he just started doing jobs, and then while he was doing those jobs, he saved up to buy another truck, and he bought another truck and employed somebody, and now he's got his own company, and it is super cool, very lucrative, and his company is running really well. He's got like 5 drivers now, and he loves it. So it is certainly something that is very plausible, and JB, I wish you the best of luck with that. I'm sure you would be a great owner-operator. And, yeah, that'll be cool. Why are we stopping? Speed limit 70 miles an hour. Why he slammed on the brakes just to switch lanes? Dude, why? I hate the AI in this game sometimes, dude. But at the same time, I've seen people do dumb stuff like that in real life too, so. Not super shocked. Sun is starting to set in game. Might have to advance time soon. Actually, it's 10:42, so honestly, what I'll probably do is when I get to the gallon oil, I will probably just end the stream there. But it has been a fun one. I apologize for my yawn, but this stream has been a ton of fun. I really enjoyed this one. A lot of you were active in the chat, which is always great. A lot of fun stuff to do, a lot of fun driving. Excuse me. A lot of new stuff that we got to check out, the Texas roads. That was pretty cool. Going to the field of logistics for your job. That's cool, Peter. That will be fun. I always love hearing what kind of jobs people are looking at doing. Alright, I gotta turn here. Vroom vroom indeed. We are vrooming. Got a cow catcher here. Alright, we are almost where we need to go, right as night falls. Let's get aired up. sunset is beautiful. Alright. Now that we have gotten to... Oh, we have not gotten to the crossroads. That's awkward. Totally thought that was a crossroads where I would have been able to go to whichever one of these two that I liked, but that's okay. Man, that is cool. Take a look at that. Oh, my mouse is moving because it's plugged in. Hang on. Look at that. Gotta screenshot it. Such a beautiful view. That was weird. Got back into the truck and it was like revving. I don't think my pedals are having any issues. Does it just start revving when I go into the outside view? No, weird. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Alright, now that we've gotten pictures of the beautiful sunset, it is now time to advance the time. And then we'll pick a job, get the load picked up, and then I will end the stream. But to answer your question, Al, she is doing it fantastic. She is sleeping. She's just hanging out behind me. She's all cuddled up. She has been the usual cute self that she is. Amazing shot. That was a pretty wild shot indeed. Very cool. Wow, nothing here is worth a whole heck of a lot. I guess it kind of is. $75 a mile even is pretty good. I'm just used to the aromatics, which are like $110 a mile and stuff. Alright, where do I want to go? Oh, my nose is itchy. Where do we want to go? It looks like a lot of places that are really far away. Don't want to go back to Cheyenne. Kind of tempted to just take this one to Oakland. I think I'm going to do it. So let's go ahead and pick that up. And then we will end the stream because it is almost 11 o'clock. That was weird. This is like an actual bridge. It's like a concrete bridge, and then we just go right back into dirt. Look at my steering wheel shake. Like, even in game, look at how much it's shaking. It's crazy. Yeet. Can I drift? Man, this road is very, very bumpy. Oh, you're going at 11:30. Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, I guess we'll keep streaming. We'll start this load then, and then end once it gets closer to 11:30 then. Okay, thank you for letting me know, honey. Oh, it wants me to make like a U-turn here? Why didn't it just have me go the other way? Whatever. Alright. I guess I'll just kind of cut the corner here. It's all dirt anyway. Alright. There we go. And let's go up here. I'm gonna get my CDL2. Nice! Lots of CDL people here. Seems like most people who are fans of American Truck Simulator and watch it and play it a lot, all pretty much their goal is to get a CDL, which is cool. I like seeing that. Alright, we're going to take the job. No, my mouse is moving again. This is the one thing I hate about having my mouse plugged in while I am still playing. It's because it moves while I'm playing, and that is annoying. Alright, let's see where we gotta go to. Yeah, that makes sense, that since you're staying in office all day, you go to lunch at 11:30, but I definitely would have forgotten, so thank you. Hello. Oh, I am so sorry. I forgot your name, Cross 10. Or did you prefer that I just call you Cross 10? I really need to start writing people's names down. In fact, I'm going to start a note in my phone now of people's names, because there now is enough that I'm forgetting people's names. I didn't expect my streams to be this popular. So yeah, I didn't start writing down any names or anything, but now I need to, because now there's enough of you that are here consistently that I got to start writing stuff down. First, I'll get caught up with the chat, though. It's been a while now. Yeah, Eric, you were gone for a while, but glad to have you back at least briefly. But I see now that you're also saying you're going to go record a video, so have fun. I hope you enjoy your recording your video, and I look forward to watching it once it's posted. And then Cross 10, you said you want to get your CDL as well. A lot of CDL people in here. A lot of people that want to get their CDL. That is super, super cool. Very, very glad to have you all here. And hopefully I will see you all out on the road someday driving trucks. That'd be cool. I drive a lot. I don't drive trucks, and I probably won't ever get my CDL. At least I don't think so. But I certainly I drive a lot, so I see a lot of trucks throughout the day. So hey, maybe one day some of them will be you. That would be super cool. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get loaded up. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the brights now, since one, the sun is starting to rise, and two, we're in a prefab. I don't want to blind any of the workers here, you know? Alright, do I have... Oh, no. Okay, I thought that went around somewhere. From what I hear, you have to do 500 hours of training. Man, that is a lot. I didn't know it was that much. But, I mean, at the same time, it kind of makes sense. You're rolling around in an 80,000-pound machine around a bunch of people who don't know how to drive, so kind of makes sense. Still annoying, though, to have to do that much training. That's just crazy. I have 333 subs. That's exciting. That means we've gotten 2 more during the just during the stream. So I know that one of those was Kez, but I don't know who the other one was. But whoever the other one was, thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate it. I'm very glad to have you all here. And it looks like we got a decent bit of people watching currently too. So thank you all of you who are currently watching. That is also greatly appreciated. If you have been enjoying the stream, please consider subscribing if you have not already, and maybe consider dropping a like on the stream so that more of us can, there can be more people in the chat. Because I mean, right now there's a lot of you in the chat that are talking, and I appreciate it. It gives me something, makes it so there's no dull moments, you know, and I greatly appreciate that. So yeah, all of you that are chatting currently, I greatly appreciate you saying stuff and keeping conversations going. It means a lot. That was an old article, so I think it's 2 weeks now. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know of anyone who's gone through training recently, so I don't know how much it will be, but hey, sounds like a lot of you are going to be going through it soon, so you'll be able to confirm or deny how long it takes once that happens. So yeah, make sure to keep me updated. Let me know how long it actually is of training. Alright, let's go ahead and turn game elements back off. And since Al does not go to lunch until 11:30, we're going to keep driving. So that means we got about 30 more minutes from now, so we should be able to make some good progress towards Oakland. And that is exciting. I'm going to go out this way. And I am not going to go 70 miles an hour, but thank you, GPS, for suggesting that I can. This part of the road is really bumpy. I love off-road stuff like this, though, in the game. It's always super, super cool to me. Another dirt road that goes up to there, and a beautiful sunrise. Where are those field places? This one is in, technically it's Rock Springs, Wyoming. I'll just show you on the map real quick. Technically it is Rock Springs, Wyoming. However, it is like right in the middle of Rock Springs, Riverton, Jackson, and Evanston. It's just kind of out on its own here. But yeah, this is definitely one of the coolest fuel pickup spots in the game, I'd say. So. Oh, I am no longer on the road that is actually part of the map. So that's kind of fun. I don't know when I... Oh, and is there a way to cross back over to the road that is part of the map? Yes, okay. I got worried for a second there. I thought we were just going to be stuck and I would have to like turn around or something. Totally agree. Off-highway driving is pretty cool. Yeah, definitely. Especially now that the you can adjust the suspension height and not have to worry about like bottoming out and stuff. I really like the off-road driving now. Alright, well, let's reset our suspension here. Now that we are not doing off-road driving. I can't get to it because I don't have Wyoming, Colorado, or Utah yet. Oh, that's a bummer. They might be on sale right now. I don't know if you have any money saved up that you could buy them with, but I think all of the American Truck Simulator and its DLCs are on sale currently for the Steam Summer Sale. I don't know if that's still going on, but it may be worth looking. You might be able to get them for super cheap. And that would be pretty cool. Leo, I'm assuming you meant to say hello. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you doing? I am glad to have you here. I hope you are doing well. Alright, we are making a right out of here. We have got to stop. I'm going to air up over the cow catcher. And then air back down, and then we wait for it to be clear. We'll go ahead and roll up the window a little bit as well. Not all the way, but... My computer can't handle any more DLCs. Wow, that is weird. Is it just it's full? Like you don't have any room for more DLCs? Or I'm assuming that's what you mean. Your computer's full. It's time to start deleting stuff. Uninstalling games you don't use anymore or something. That's the only suggestion I've got, I guess. Or get a new hard drive, but new hard drives are expensive. Or a solid state drive, but also expensive. Time zone, I am on the Pacific time zone. I am on the West Coast. So Cross 10, do you want me to just call you Cross 10, or is there a name that you'd prefer for me to call you by? So that I can write it down in my notes so that I don't forget. I have a crappy laptop and that's what I play on. Oh, bummer. Well, hopefully you can upgrade at some point and then be able to get all those DLCs and stuff. But hey, I started on a really crappy laptop too, like 7 years ago or whatever it was. Literally an old Dell laptop. I still have it. And I can't even do like basic stuff on it anymore because it's just so old and awful. But yeah, everybody's got to start somewhere. So hopefully you get to upgrade someday. It is currently 10:58 for me, but almost 11. Cross 10's fine. Okay, cool. Well then I will still make note of that. I will still make note of the fact that you just prefer to go by Cross 10. Typing and driving, not great, but there we go. now made note that you just prefer to go by Crosstown. It is 2:11 in my area. Yeah, I had a feeling you probably were on the East Coast. I think you said, or not on the East Coast, but in the Eastern time zone. Didn't you say you're from Indianapolis? Somewhere? Indiana? Or something? I feel like I remember that being the case. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm getting you confused with somebody else. But I could have sworn I remembered you saying something about you living in Indiana. Oh, my face cam's off. Thank you, Daniel. It's not like super important to have it on, you know. If I had gone the rest of the stream without it on, that would have been okay. But I do like to have it on because it feels more personable for those of you who are watching. So thank you for letting me know. Oh, Connecticut. Okay. So must have been somebody else, but either way. Still in the Eastern time zone. You're now like the 4th friend that I have in Connecticut. I have a lot of friends that live in Canada or on the East Coast, and I'm stuck over in the West Coast. I guess not stuck. I like living here, but it's just kind of a bummer that all the people that I bond with and have become friends with via the internet all live very far away from me. Where did you get those 11 minutes from? X-Dope, I'm not sure what you mean. I don't know what 11 minutes you're talking about. But, either way, glad you said something in the chat. Glad to have you here. And if you explain what you mean, I would be happy to answer. Yeah, for sure. I just wanted to let you know is all. Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. You always are on top of things, and it is always greatly appreciated because my streams would not be anywhere near as high quality without you pointing out the issues and things that I need to fix, Daniel. So I do greatly appreciate it. Even if it is on purpose and you were to try and point it out, I still would appreciate that because it's better to be safe than sorry. So if you're ever... Oh, okay. Really would have liked for you to have your blinker on sooner, but that's fine. If you're ever unsure of if I'm doing something on purpose or not, just tell me, and then I will let you know if it was on purpose or not. So, yeah, thank you. I want to go to Canada. Yeah, I went to Canada when I was little, and I have not been back since, but I also would love to go to Canada again someday. And, in fact, we are actually planning to go to Canada for Connor's 19th birthday, which is next year. So, we have sort of have a Canada trip already planned. We have not actually started to put anything into place yet, but still, that'll be exciting when it does happen. Because, yeah, I do miss Canada, and I look forward to going to Canada again. Just doing my part, sir. Love that. Thanks, Daniel. Thank you for doing your part. Sorry for the terrible accent that I just gave you. But with the doing and me, I felt like I had to give it some kind of accent. Sorry if I feel like maybe that was a little offensive. Hopefully I did not offend you at all with the accent that I gave you. I will admit I am slightly embarrassed after that one. 9 likes? Yeah, we're up to oh, it says 8 for me. It's showing 8, but still 8 is pretty good. So thank you for all of you who have liked the stream. I do greatly appreciate it. And if you are here and are enjoying the stream and have not liked it yet, please do consider doing so. My wheel didn't come today, and the guy said 2 to 4 days. Yeah, shipping has been kind of a mess lately, to be honest. If it says 2 to 4 days, I would expect it to take at least a week, but obviously you can still hope that it takes less, and sometimes it will. I had something that said it would take like 7 business days and ended up getting here in like 3. But I also had something that said it would take 20 business days, and it has already been more than that, and it is still not here. But yeah, so supply chain issues are definitely happening currently, and that makes sense why it has not come on time. No problem, totally appropriate. Okay, thank you. I'm glad that I maybe do not have need to be embarrassed. He's not giving me the shipping number. That is certainly concerning. If he's not giving you a shipping number, that could be a problem. I would definitely keep an eye on that. Shipping is based on when it's shipped, not ordered. Yeah, that's also true. So if he hasn't given you the shipping number yet, it is very possible that he just hasn't shipped it yet. Hopefully it's not something sketchy, and he's not like scamming you or something. But yeah, it is possible that he just hasn't shipped it yet. Because yeah, shipping. If he said it'll be there. He said it'll take 2 to 4 days to ship, then yeah, that would be 2 to 4 days from whenever he takes it to the office or the shipping place or whatever. So yeah, could potentially still be that it hasn't shipped yet. Now we're at 9 likes. Thank you for whoever just liked it. I mean, yeah, if it was on Facebook Market, that doesn't really make a difference. I mean, it just, again, he can ship it wherever. I mean, I bought something from somebody on Facebook Marketplace one time, and I got to the point where I was like asking for my money back because they were taking so long. But it turned out that they had sent it into shipping, and shipping was just taking forever. And so yeah, it turned out he was not scamming me. He genuinely had sent it in, and it took like 2 months to ship. So that is a little unfortunate, but sometimes it happens. It seems really sketchy, and then it ends up not being that way. But yeah, you never know. But for you, it says 11 likes. Weird. For me, it's now showing 10. But yeah, again, thank you again for all those of you that are continuing to like the stream. I do greatly appreciate it. We've got like 10 people viewing currently too, so that is awesome. Thank you for all of you that are here and are enjoying the stream enough to stay. I do greatly appreciate it. And yeah, everybody in the chat who is saying stuff, thank you so much. I have so much fun streaming no matter how many people are here, but it certainly is more fun when there's more people. So yeah, the more the merrier, and the more people who like the stream, the more that it gets pushed out to other people. And even though I've only got about 25 minutes left at this point, that's still 25 minutes that I'll get to talk to more people. So I do greatly appreciate all of you who have liked the stream so far. Starting to close in on our record again. I think our current record for likes on a stream while still live is 15. Fairly certain. Maybe it was 16 actually. I think it was 15 though. I feel like it was 15, and then I literally ended the stream, and like right after I ended the stream it hit 16. So I guess we should count it as 16. But yeah, we're getting up there. So yeah, thank you again so much for everybody who's liked the stream and is hanging out. We are currently driving towards Oakland. We are heading through Wyoming currently, so we've got quite a bit of driving ahead of us. I think, yeah, 880 miles still to go. So this is one of the longest trips I've taken in a while. And I don't think we're going to get through all of it, considering we've only got about 20 minutes left at this point. But we can get through a good bit. Alright, and the port of entry is in 1 mile, so I have to stay in this lane. I've been in this chair for so long and streaming for so long that my butt is starting to hurt. Alright, we got the green for once. I didn't have to stop. That is nice. Always a pleasant surprise when you don't have to stop for a way station. Oh, we got a train off to our right. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Really wish they would improve the trains in this game. Make it so that it has at least 2 locomotives and is a little longer or something, just to make it a little more realistic, but that's okay. I know that there's a mod out there for it, and honestly I might just have to like make my that mod is like always getting updated, and it's like getting updates that it really doesn't need, and they're throwing in stuff that just like doesn't make sense, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I might just have to make my own mod for it. I can just use that one, and it'll only be for private use, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. So maybe I'll do that, so I can stop complaining about it. Oh, it looks like we are stopping up ahead. Oh, the right lane ends. Ooh, we are like stopping. Alright. I think I'm just gonna kind of have to wait my turn here. Oh, my mouse is doing weird stuff again. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna unplug my mouse. I know it's almost dead, but it'll be fine. Do you think you would get Track IR? Yes, I certainly hope to someday. I do not plan to get it anytime super soon, but I would love to get a Track IR someday. They are super cool, and I had a eye tracker at some point, but it just didn't work very well. And I've heard nothing but really good things about Track IR, so I definitely want to get Track IR at some point. I also would love to get a button box at some point. Button boxes seem really cool, and that's something that would be very useful for more than just American Truck Simulator. That's something I could use in like Assetto Corsa and other games as well. I might even be able to use it in Forza, which would be sweet. I could use it in Train Sim. Like having a button box would just be great. Nice to see you guys chatting in amongst yourselves in the chat as well, and subscribing to each other. That is awesome. I love seeing you guys supporting each other. Super cool. Yeah, the train mod is all over the place, but I always tend to keep it the same version unless it's a major update or the version I have is incompatible. Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of the same way, but I just haven't downloaded a new version in a while, so I'll have to check it out. I think what I'll probably do is I'll download the most recent version and then just kind of adjust the mod to my liking. That is the nice thing about knowing how to mod, is that if there's a mod that you like but it's not perfect, you can make it perfect. And so that is what I have done before, and we'll probably do with that one. I don't know which lane I need to be in here, but I think it's this one. I hope. Yes, it is. Alright. We are good. Yeah, JB, you won't be able to send links through the chat, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I have them blocked. So you'll have to you will have to send that to him on Discord or something. When you have the skill set... Ooh, okay, I'm going through a sharp turn. Let me get through this turn first, and then I'll read your chat, Daniel. When you have the skill set, you start brewing all these ideas in your head. That's how it is with me being a 3D artist. Yeah, definitely. I have way too many ideas and not enough time to do them, especially now that I've started streaming more consistently and stuff. I can't even remember the last time I've modded, and I like keep coming up with more ideas, and I keep wanting to jump back into modding, and then I just don't. And it makes me a little sad, but at the same time, like, I am very happy with the things that I've been spending my free time on. So, you know, it's just finding that balance, and right now I have a balance, and it's of the things that I currently enjoy, and unfortunately modding is not involved in that currently, but it is what it is. And again, if my mods are ever like incompatible or something, then I definitely will jump on them. But and like once Montana and Texas come out, I'm sure I'll want to do some updates to the trailer to add compatibility for the new companies and stuff like that. So I'll have a lot of work ahead of me, I'm sure. So many ideas with so little time is exactly right. Turn off my face cam again to drink some water. Hopefully I remember on my own to turn my face cam back on this time after I'm done drinking the water. And I have remembered. I have remembered, and here I am appearing in front of you again. Man, we are almost up to 200 views on the stream so far. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate it. This stream has been a ton of fun. Glad to see that lovely face of yours. Well, thank you, Daniel. I am honored. I'm honored that my face is deemed lovely. Eric, nice. Well, my stream will be ending soon, so once it does, I will make sure to send people over to your stream. What game are you streaming currently? There's a Load King AI trailer. So cool to see. Especially with the triaxle, that's cool. Just don't tell Al I said that. Hey, she might still be here listening, so might be too late. CarX Drift Racing, nice. That's a good one. That is a good one. So yeah, once I'm done streaming, I'll definitely check out your stream, and I'll try and point people over to your stream as well. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. She hasn't said anything about it, so maybe she's not, but you never know. Oh, too late. There it is. They were, in fact, watching and listening. Bollocks, she's here. Oh, boy. Slamming on the brakes. Coming to a stop. Sorry, Daniel. You can... Oh, and crashing again. 2 crashes in one stream, man. Oh, and now there's a crash to the left of us, too. Everybody's crashing. That is funny. That's all because that doofus up there that came to a complete stop. I'm just going to go around in the shoulder, I guess. Oh, that's funny. All kinds of crashing. People are crashing left and right, including me. Oh, man. Yes, I will see you soon, Eric. Looking forward to seeing you on your stream. He brought it to the USPS on Thursday and told me that he would give me the tracking number after it shipped. Yeah, even still, once he takes it to the facility, sometimes it takes a couple days for it to actually ship from the facility. So it probably won't have a shipping number until that happens. At least for USPS, because USPS is stupid. UPS will usually give you the shipping number right away. They give it a shipping number as soon as they take possession of it. But USPS doesn't always do that because they suck. So, at least from my experience. So, I don't know for sure. But yeah, I guess we'll see. I can appreciate your beauty and allow others to admire you as well. Well, thank you for letting others admire my beauty. I appreciate it. I appreciate when people compliment me and that the compliments are allowed. A good self boost to the self-confidence. 334 subs now. Awesome. Thank you, Cross10, for keeping an eye on that stuff. I can't see it. And again, I only get notifications when certain people sub. So I haven't gotten any notifications about new subs, but clearly there are new ones. So whoever has subbed, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. It's genuinely, like, it's starting to feel unreal at how, like, fast this channel is growing. And like, I am just so honored that so many people are subscribing to the channel and are here hanging out. I noticed multiple points during the stream we've been at 10 people watching at a time, and that is, it's so unreal. So thank you so much. I've literally, like, I don't know about on my arms, but on my legs I've got the chills right now because I'm just like, I'm so in awe. So yeah, thank you all so much. It means a lot. Don't worry, Al, I won't encroach on your mans. I'm sure they'll appreciate that, Daniel. If they dropped it off after 10 a.m. on a Thursday, it probably won't ship out until today. That's true, because of the holiday on Monday. That makes sense. Yeah, it is really hard to say. Shipping is always such a weird cluster of badness that you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes, yeah, they ship it right away, great, good to go. Other times it's like they hold it for 10 days and then they're like, oh, we lost it. And then the next day it shows up on your doorstep and you're like, what? How did this happen? So yeah, never know what you're going to get when it comes to shipping, especially through USPS. I really wish there were better shippers, but there's not. All of them kind of suck. But it is what it is. Look it up and it says 24 hours when it was dropped off. Again, that's in like ideal situations. That doesn't always happen though, but yeah, definitely good that you're looking stuff up and keeping an eye on it. I would say if you don't get a shipping number by like tomorrow, you may want to contact the guy and be like, yo, if I don't get a it's 24 for processing and it's usually business hours. Yeah, that's exactly. So yeah, I would say if like tomorrow or Thursday you still don't have like any kind of information on it, you may want to start kind of like asking the guy some more questions. But for now I still wouldn't worry about it too much, if I'm being honest. Oh, got something in my eye. I work with shipping out USPS and FedEx. I wouldn't worry until tomorrow by 3 p.m. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was going to say, but you know even more than I do, so if that's what you're saying, then yeah. So, yeah, JB, I would wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow after 3 p.m., then you can start really handling the guy and being like, yo, what is happening, dude? Here we are back into one of the original spots of the map, and it is very obvious. Look at how thick those lines are and how close the dots are. Oh my goodness. Oh, always a classic. Driving through older spots of the map. Oop, driving on the rumble strips. Whoops. Didn't die, we're good. Oh shoot, I'm low on fuel. Whoops. Alright, let's, I know I don't normally like to pause while driving, but... Alright, looks like we were pulling off into Elko. Because the next fuel station isn't all the way until there, and I don't think I'm going to make it that far. I definitely should have been paying more attention to that, but hey, I'm glad that there's a little thing that says that I'm low on fuel, because otherwise I probably would have just ran out. Straight up would have just ran out of fuel, and that would not have been fun. Ow, dang it. I don't want to have to stop. Oh, and this is a short little runoff for this way station. He hasn't responded to you since Thursday? Has he opened them? And if he's opened them, has he, well, I guess actually, yeah. That's the important part. Has he opened them? Come on. Hurry up. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can make it to that fuel station by 11:30. It's 11:30, I do have to go. I don't think it goes very far. I think we'll make it. I think we'll make it in the next 10 minutes, or 5 minutes, I mean. Okay, it wants me to do some weird stuff, but I'm just going to pull off here. And then go to the gas station. It wants me to, like, go up to the next one. It wants me to basically just make like a racetrack. It wants me to go up to the next one, then exit. Oh, wow. Heavier than I expected. Much heavier than I expected. Anyways, it wanted me to go up to the next exit, and then exit, go to the gas station, and then loop back, and I don't see the need to do that, so I'm just going to do it this way instead. Alright, now we gotta make a left, and it's across a non-protected light, so I have a feeling this is gonna be a nightmare. I'm just gonna have to pull out in front of the other cars and then make them stop. So that's what happens, so. Oh, it's been green for a little bit. I'm gonna pull out. Oh, nobody's stopping. Okay. And now I am out in the intersection, so I am good to go. And hopefully none of the AI crashes into me. Sweet. Used to make videos, but right now I'm taking a break from them. What made you decide to take a break? Just didn't want to anymore, or what was the decision there? Always curious. I'm always curious to hear when people take breaks. Like, I took a break for a little bit, but it was just because I didn't have the time to really, like, record or do anything. So it's interesting to hear what other people say. That boat is very much in the road. Alright, it's 11:27, so I think we're going to make it. We'll pull into the gas station, fuel up, and then that is where we will end the stream. Didn't get the motivation. That's understandable. It can definitely be hard to get the motivation to stream and record videos and edit stuff, and especially edit stuff. Man, I have so much fun recording, and I have so much fun live streaming, but when it comes to editing, dude, I just cannot do it. It is so hard for me to get the motivation to edit. Alright. Let's see if I can do this without crashing into anything. Alright, and I believe we are on the thing just about. There we go. And then we can do this, turn off the truck, and we are starting to fuel up. Before my break, I've uploaded almost every day since December 4th, 2021. That's crazy. That is a lot of uploads. I could not do that. Alright. We have now filled up with fuel. We are good to go, but we will not be going again until the next time I stream or until I choose to play on my own. But that is going to do it for this stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate having you here. This was definitely one of the most fun streams I've had so far. There was a ton of you in the chat, a ton of you watching, and thank you for all of you who liked the stream as well. And hopefully I'll see you in the next stream, or I'll see you on a video or something, on commenting on a video or whatever the case may be. But either way, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.